Okay, this is my review on Feather client. Now this is one good client, okay? I almost think it's tied with Lunar. You'll notice right away that the video quality is a lot better than most of my other videos. And if you don't notice that, well then you're just blind. When I used to use Lunar client and I'd record, OBS would not work with Lunar client. It would not work. It glitched like crazy, it lagged like crazy. And so I was forced to use another screen recording app. And the screen recording app I chose was Outplayed because it had the best reviews on it. And now Outplayed is really good for clipping stuff, okay? That's one reason why you should have Outplayed. But its actual recording quality is not that great. Right now, I am using OBS, and I think I'm recording in 120 FPS, 60 FPS. I thought I set it to 120, but I forgot to click apply settings. But anyways, it's still crazy clear. Now, Lunar Client has been around for a long time. I love it. It's great. Feather Client just came out, but I love it just as much. There's one part I don't like about it, which is the Feather Client settings. They have it set up kind of weird, like it's black and red, which some people don't like the color red, and so that may prevent others from using it. I mean, it's okay, but I honestly don't like how they set things up, but the actual smoothness is what I really like. Now, I'm recording right now, and whenever I do use OBS, it drops my FPS by 200. So the FPS you're seeing right now, imagine that at 200. So if you have a high-end PC, it really doesn't matter. Like, I've seen so many YouTube reviews with guys who play with 15,000, or not 15,000, 1500 plus FPS. They say it's the same, if anything, Lunar smoother, right? Because they have awesome PCs. But if you have a low-end PC, like I do, it does make a difference. It's a lot easier on your computer. So I did some testing without recording, and yeah, I was averaging around 400 FPS. But since I'm recording with OBS, it drops at about 200. So if you have a lower end PC like me, you should definitely use Feather Client. It's better for that. But if you have a high end PC, you get plenty of FPS. Just stick with Lunar Client because it's not going to make a difference really. Okay, there's one thing that's a little bit weird in this client is bridging. So it feels a lot more jerky. I mean, yeah, I don't have dynamic FOV on, so, but I never have. But still, like, Lunar Client, the bridging felt a lot smoother. This one's real, like, jerky and, like, bang, bang when you speed bridge. When you telebridge, you can't really tell. I tried God bridging too. It's just speed bridging is the weird thing, especially diagonal speed bridging. It feels like you're backing up and hitting a wall when you shift, which I know some people will probably like that, but I personally don't like that. Lunar Client is great with the cosmetics and capes. Feather Client has, I think, like one cape out, so they're working on that right now. But with how fast this came out, it really is pretty good. I've tried different servers and everything with it, and Minemen, I got like 600 FPS consistently while playing um, Void Fight or whatever it's called. And I even played some Battle Rush and stuff. It's just everything's so much smoother, it feels like. And the actual, like, I don't know if this is a thing, but it seems like the actual video quality in your game is also affected, not just the smoothness. Like, on Lunar Client, it almost felt like fuzzy all the time, especially when recording. On this, it doesn't feel fuzzy at all. So, that you can trash me in the comments if you want, if that's not a thing, but I really do think it affects your actual video quality. Now, I've been recording with Lunar Client for a pretty long time now, and I should say I should have switched to Feather sooner. You Lunar lovers aren't gonna like what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna switch to Feather Client because I can record high quality videos compared to Lunar Client. What's the point in giving you guys blurry videos? You guys don't like that, right? And so if I have nice high quality videos, yeah, you guys are gonna like that. So what's the point in doing it on Lunar still? Well, I have my cosmetic stuff on Lunar, and I just like Lunar in general. But for now, I'm switching to Feather Client until I get my new PC, which is pretty far from now. But at least you guys are going to have a lot smoother videos. I will be recording with Lunar every now and then, but most of all my videos are going to be Feather Client because I can record with OBS, with high FPS, and it's just so nice. I can, if you want me to, I can make another video of me bridging with this client compared to Lunar. Like, I can do a side-by-side comparison. For now, it's just me playing some Bed Wars games because I like playing Bed Wars. For some reason, the hitboxes are automatically turned on, and I don't know why when I got it. And so I just realized in this last game that you can turn them off, and there it was automatically on. The one thing that's really a downside compared to Lunar is the crosshairs. If you go into the Feather Client menu and then go to the crosshairs, it is just so poor, the quality and everything. Like, if you have a crosshair small enough, it like overlaps itself and goes to the side. That like is really stupid. Like, Feather Client really messed up there. That's one thing I definitely prefer Lunar over any day. Well, this is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you now know a little bit more about Feather Client and Lunar Client and which one's good for you. This is my best recommendation I can give. If you've got a 900, well, not even 900, like 500 plus FPS computer, stick with Lunar Client. Don't switch. If you have anything under that, like I have, do Feather Client because it's almost like it's built for the lower end PCs. Well, I will see you all later. Like and subscribe. And hopefully in the next video I can do some more Bed Wars with Feather Client.